enterado de lo que está pasando.
You were married to Ms. Gutierrez when
I think we lost. Okay. Want to take a slight recess, Ms. Correa? Do you have something else?
We could take a slight recess.
Testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Mr. Esquivel?
Yes.
Ms. Rios?
Yes.
And counsel, would you like to announce?
Yes, Attorney Rory Mesa, attorney for Santos Esquivel.
Okay. Mr. Esquivel, you can lower your hand, sir. And Ms. Peoples, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, so we're here on a final. There was a temporary order done in the state suit affecting parent-child relationship on August 9th, 2024. Judge, I guess there is a preliminary matter that Ms. Meza, who represents Mr. Esquivel, wanted to address first. I guess before we do a final order, or if the case would need to be referred to district court for the final order.
Okay. Counsel?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. We have a proposed to read order that does ask for no child support. There is a 50-50 possession order, and that does provide private medical, health, vision, and dental. We wanted to approach the court and see if this is something that you would consider, or whether it need to be transferred, as Attorney Peoples said.
I think it would probably need to be transferred. I would be more likely to consider it if they have a true 50-50 possession schedule, but I think it'd probably be better off being referred.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Ms. People, do y'all have a court date, or?
We don't.
Yeah.
I don't know, Ms. Meza, you didn't get a date already, did you?
I
in here.
Okay, just so I'll submit the order referring for you to sign, and then we would have to get the date.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Ms. Mesa.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm also ready on number 12, Judge, whenever you're ready.
Hold on one second, Ms. People.
Yo.
Shanidra Wilson, please join breakout room 11. Shanidra Wilson.
We're not waiting on anything with 32, right? They're done.
Judge, so we're on the state's motion to modify support and confirm arrears. Judge, our motion was filed on March 13th, 2024.
Now these people too fucking old.
The state was ready to proceed with at least a temporary order modifying, Judge. However, Mr. Rao, the custodial parent, he has filed a motion to transfer to Tarrant County. Ms. Brown, they have filed a motion to modify as well. Mr. Rao wants the case moved to Tarrant County and not have any orders done here. And Ms. Brown and her attorney are wanting to do at least temporary orders, Judge. So I guess that's the first issue as far as the transfer versus the temporary order.
Okay, is everyone agreeing to the transfer?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so what is why are you objecting to the transfer?
We feel that it's been waived, that there's already been appearances, that this case has been pending for over a year now.
Okay, we're gonna move along from the dorky guy.
And Mr. Rao, your position is?
My position is the child has lived in Tarrant County for 4 years. She's had zero contact with the mother, whether it's...
Calls number DF 2504765, Dawson Taylor. Ms. Taylor, would you please unmute yourself, turn your camera on, and raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, you may lower your hand. And Mr. Burton, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I call Ms. Taylor. Ma'am, please state your name.
Alexis Taylor.
And Ms. Taylor, you had not been personally served with the petition to establish the parent-child relationship before today. Is that correct?
Yes.
And we've emailed that document to you and you have received it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you understand you have the right to be personally served with that document by a sheriff or a constable?
Yes, sir.
And do you agree to accept the email document in place of being personally served and to enter your appearance in this case today?
Yes.
Thank you. Judge, I ask that the record and the odyssey reflect that she has waived personal service and entered her appearance today.
The record will so reflect.
Thank you, Judge. We're requesting a reset for service on the other party to August 7th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, Ms. Taylor, this case will be reset to August 7th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. You will need to be present on that date and at that time. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, then thank you for appearing here today and you're free to go.
Thank you.
Judge, I missed this one. Ms. Wilson is ready to approach on number 7. It's a case with an attorney present in both parties.
Hold on one second, Mr.
Okay.
What's up, fellas? Y'all come on in. A lot of people gonna miss some stuff late, right? And I hate for them to miss some stuff because we about to drop some for Kevin B. Kevin B did some research and we found some shit. All right. Kevin B.
Good morning,
did
Ms.
research
Wilson.
and he found
Good morning, Your Honor.
shit
What
that's
number?
beautiful.
This is number 7.
Yes. Now look at this bitch. What's her name? Tupacia Craddock. Now he know not to fuck nobody like that. And look at these bitches right here. They just want his money. Dezon Baller. Let me fire my cigar and talk some shit. I'm highly irritated today, fellas. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Like I said, the Kevin B sent. Y'all gonna love this shit.
Bear
I
with
can
me
hide more
for
shit.
a minute.
Thank God for my brother Kevin B bringing this shit. You know what I mean?
There it
Ain't
is.
nobody else on YouTube got it. Nobody. Nobody. We're gonna bring it up. This is a real
We're
letter.
here in cause number DF 2504323
Let's hear these hoes.
Ballard and Craddock. With the parties in the Ballard and Craddock matter, please unmute yourselves, turn your cameras on, and raise your right hands. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Mr. Ballard?
I do.
And Ms. Craddock?
I do.
All right, you may both lower your hands. And Ms. Wilson, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. I do ask that the record and odyssey reflect that Attorney Shelby is agreeing to waive service on the record for the client, Mr. Ballard.
So noted.
Your Honor, the attorney for Mr. Ballard is requesting that the case be referred to district court since custody is an issue in this case.
Okay. Ms. Craddock, do you have any objections to this being referred to district court?
No, ma'am.
Do you guys have a reset date?
No, Your
Now,
Honor.
they
Once
can
the
get
parties,
jurisdiction now
once
because it's
the order is signed,
they
we'll request
refer
a
it to
reset
district
in
court now,
district court.
fellas. What we say yesterday? Huh? What did we say yesterday about specialty court?
Okay, then this case will be referred to district court and all the proceedings will
That's a no-no.
continue in the 301st. Okay? Ms. Craddock, you should get a notice of any hearings that are set.
That's a no-no, fellas.
Okay.
Now they just got
All right.
jurisdiction.
Then thank you all for appearing here today, and you're all free to go.
Thank you,
Your Honor.
Don't cooperate like this dude did. He up and he
And counsel, are you gonna be sending us the order? Do we need to sign?
Yes, the adult sign, yes.
and these hoes
Perfect.
ain't
Thank
helping
you.
him.
Thank you, Judge. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
These
Bye-bye.
hoes ain't helping him.
And I
These
have
hoes
nothing
been
further
all
on it.
together, fellas.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson.
I have a question.
Ma'am, you should have asked any questions you had while everybody was still on the
Ain't
screen.
that right, bitch?
I can ask Mr. Burton to put, because I can't talk to you without them. I can ask Mr. Burton to put you in a breakout room, and maybe the Attorney General's office can answer your question, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, you can rejoin the breakout room you were in with Ms. Wilson. Look on your device for 4 squares or dots in the words join breakout
Pussy
room and
ain't
click
hitting
on
on there
that.
no more.
That'll take you back
You
to
don't suck no
roommates
good
and you can
dick.
talk to Ms. Wilson.
Thank you,
None of
Mr.
that.
Burton.
That's why she by herself.
Ms. Wilson, if you'll rejoin your breakout room. And Judge, I believe Mr. Talley's ready to approach.
Okay. If he can hold on for 1 second.
Let me get to the shit, man. Hold on. Now he wrong for fucking her.
We're hearing calls number DF 06-08-159. Freeman, Sanders, and O'Bannon. The parties in this matter, please raise your right hands.
Got 3 parties, Judge. Ms. Sanders is also on this
Man, he
case.
done fuck some trailer park trash.
She's not, Ms. Sanders? Can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes.
Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing
Is
but
this
the
both
truth?
of this
Mr.
niggas
Freeman?
baby mamas?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. O'Banion?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Sanders?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you may all lower your hands. Okay, Mr. Talley, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I first need to call Ms. O'Banion for service on the record, if I may.
You may.
Ms. O'Banion, would you please state your full name?
Jennifer Faye O'Banion.
Did you receive a copy of the state's petition in this matter via email?
Yes, sir.
Are you agreeing to waive formal service and citation of that petition and enter your appearance in the case today?
Yes, sir.
And are you waiving your right to have this matter reset and agreeing to proceed today?
Yes, sir.
Judge, please let the record reflect that Ms. O'Banion has waived service and entered her appearance.
The record will so reflect.
Thank you, Judge. We're here in a motion to confirm support of rearage, and we do have an agreement. However, before we begin, I just want to advise you that your name does appear in the short signature
See, they
block
said
of
agreement,
a prior
fellas. There is no
document in
agreement.
this case. I
Okay?
do not see that you have signed any documents in this case, but if you want to address that with the parties before we go forward.
Okay, so why Mr. Talley is asking me that question because at one point in time, I did work for the Attorney General's office. And my name does appear in the signature block in your case. I don't remember any of you. I don't ever remember working this case. But if either of you feels uncomfortable with me handling this case, I will refer it to one of my colleagues.
Do y'all
So
hear
I
this?
will start by asking you, Mr. Freeman, do you have a problem with me handling this case?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms.
Dumbass
O'Banion
nigga.
No, ma'am.
It's a
and Ms.
conflict of
Sanders.
interest.
No, ma'am.
All right. Then, Mr. Talley, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I'll first offer into evidence what's been marked for identification purposes as State's Exhibit A. It's
See, let me tell y'all something. This motherfucking shit's supposed to be full because we about to drop a bomb in a few minutes after this. We about to drop a bomb. This motherfucking shit, everybody should be on this motherfucker. Did you hear what this woman just said? This child support case is so fucking old, right? That she used to be on it as a fucking lawyer. Now she just asked this dumbass motherfucker, do you have a problem with me being on it? Do y'all hear me in the chat? Huh? Yes, and the dumb bitch just waived service. This shit is live today, fellas. Let me thumb it up. I ain't no hater. I thumbed it up. I like it. It's crazy. He got her pregnant and her pregnant. Let me keep rolling.
It's a copy of the payment record in this matter.
State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Judge. And if I may, I'll state the terms of the agreed order.
1 second. You may.
The order contains a child support judgment against Mr. Freeman in the amount of $23,599.93 as of April 30th. That judgment will be payable at $170 per month beginning June 1st. The order also contains a medical support judgment against Mr. Freeman in the amount of $452.70 as of April 30th. That judgment will be payable at $50 per month beginning June 1st. Court costs would be as billed to Mr. Freeman. There's no request for a finding of non-disclosure, and that is the extent of the order if I may call the parties.
You may.
I'll call Mr. Freeman. Sir, did you hear the terms of the order stated to the court?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand those terms?
I do.
And are you in agreement with the terms of the order?
I am. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
I'll pass the witness.
You may call your next witness.
This dumbass nigga said he agreed to pay $23,000 and an extra $400. What y'all got to say about this shit in the chat? Huh? Huh? Child support are all agreements. That's why this shit should be. I text a bunch of people to be here just to learn this shit so you won't be fooled. They in specialty court. This is a specialty court. Remember we talked about this yesterday? Look at the background. This is a specialty court. And then they on fucking internet on YouTube and Zoom. Specialty court ain't a real court with no fucking jury out here, and they're not doing a jury selection and all that. Men need to wake up, man. This dude is a old fool. He just agreed to that. Now, what if he go homeless and fall behind? What they gonna do to him, fellas? Since he made his agreement, they're gonna make a man. They're gonna make a man out of his word, right? A man of his word, right? And then talking about, yeah, I'm sorry. And then it's the type of niggas tell y'all in the fucking street, hey man, go on pay them people. I pay it. Won't you go on pay it? No, nigga, that's what you want to do, nigga. You want to be her slave. You want to pay for monthly cream pies. You want to be paying for her to get her back blown out. Y'all stay on this. Y'all stay here till it's the end, because we're going to show you something that Kevin B sent me this morning. Okay? You're going to love it. All right? Real talk. You're going to love it. Nobody on YouTube or any of these platforms talking about it. Kevin B found it, and we're going to bless y'all with it today.
I'll recall Ms. O'Banion. Ma'am, did you hear the terms of the order stated to the court?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand those terms?
Yes, sir.
And even though they have nothing to do with you, are you in agreement with the terms of the order?
Yes, sir.
You pass the witness.
You may call your next witness, sir.
Thank you, Judge. I'll call Ms. Sanders. Ma'am, would you please state your full name?
Sandra K. Sanders.
Did you hear the terms of the order stated to the court?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand those terms?
Yes, sir.
And are you in agreement with the terms of the order?
Yes, sir.
I'll pass the witness, Judge. Nothing further.
Then I will accept the agreement of the parties, make this agreement the order of the court. Do either one of you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
All right, then thank you all for appearing here today, and you're all free to go.
Thank you.
And then this nigga gonna say, thank you. See, it's these niggas in the way, fellas. It's these niggas in the way right here. This nigga right here. Tracy Freeman. They need to get, PE1. They need to get rid of that last name. They need to call him Slave Man. Tracy Slave, man. He just volunteered to be a fucking slave. Fucking idiot. Yes, they said agree a lot. Agree. Because they are all agreements. And it's supposed to be in writing. Real talk. Let me finish playing it.
When you're ready, Judge, the next one is number 33.
Get off the screen, nigga.
I have no objections to you handling the case today.
All right. Then, Mr. Talley, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I would first ask that the court take judicial notice of the fact that Mr. Evans was present in court on September 5th, 2024, and waived service at that time.
So noted.
Ashley Diaz, dead ass. Ashley, dead ass.
We're here in cause number DF 2409499 Barrientos and Diaz. Parties in this matter, please unmute yourselves, turn your cameras on, and raise your right hands.
This one party, Judge, Ms. Diaz.
Ms. Diaz, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. And Mr. Talley, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. We are here in a petition to establish the parent-child relationship and in suit affecting the parent-child relationship. First, ask that the court take judicial notice of the return of service on file for the non-custodial parent Nathan Barrientos, which was filed on January 7th, 2025.
So noted.
Thank you, Judge. Because Mr. Barrientos has been served, his answer time has run, and no answer has been filed. The state would like to proceed with the default.
You may.
Before I call the mother, I'd like to offer into evidence what's been marked for identification purposes.
So her baby daddy went to default. Fellas, you don't want to never go into default with this little specialty court. You can send them an answer. It's so fucking simple. Somebody called me from California yesterday. A young man called me from California, and he said he switched his mail to his dad's house, and they served his dad. And he said, no, they didn't serve me. I said, well, when you switch your mail there, your dad, that's where they got you living at under their rules and their little fucking ass special shit. You went into default, and then they just levied his $5,000. And then he called me to ask for help to get his $5,000. Number one, I can't get his $5,000 because he went into default. He didn't send no simple answer, right? He didn't fight the shit. So no, I can't get no $5,000, and I'm being fucking honest. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna be honest around this bitch, right? That's why I asked him 1,000 questions. That's why I was able to beat child support by asking them 1,000 questions. Right? Fella, this shit is simple, man. Somebody send you an offer in the mail. Answer that shit. Okay? But what if I answer and they keep sending shit back? Open up, read it, write a little, say, hey man, I don't agree with this, send that shit back. The shit is simple. This nigga went in default. We ain't got to go further. We ain't got to hear her case. I want to hear the black bitch. Hold on, let me see this bitch.
Tribunal el 20 de diciembre del 2024.
So noted.
Así consta.
Your Honor, so father has not filed an answer or any controverting affidavit.
Su señoría, el padre no ha presentado una declaración juramentada ni ninguna otra prueba que contravenga.
The state is ready to proceed on a default transfer order, if I may recall, Ms. De Leon.
El Estado está dispuesto a proceder con una orden de transferencia por default. Si puede volver a llamar a la señora de León.
You may.
¿Puede?
Ma'am, what county do you and your children reside in?
Señora, ¿en qué condado vive usted con sus hijos?
Hidalgo.
Hidalgo.
And how long have you lived there?
¿Y hace cuánto que vive ahí?
Ya como 1 año, 8 meses.
Now it's been about a year and 8 months.
Are you requesting?
We're here in cause number DF 2504575. Carcano and Grayson. I know I'm probably killing your name. Would the parties in this matter please raise your right hands? Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And Miss Grayson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now tell me how to pronounce your name.
My name?
No, I know how to pronounce yours. I
Oh,
need
okay.
to know his.
It's Xavier Carcano.
Carcano? Okay, I was pretty close. Okay. All right, Miss Correa, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. This is a suit affecting the parent-child relationship. Ruth Correa for the Office of the Attorney General. We have reached a full agreement with the parties, but first we need to take care of a service issue. So I will call the mother and the father for those, and then I'll recall the mom to get to the merits of the matter.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear there was an agreement? Did y'all hear that? It was an agreement, right? Yeah.
Ma'am, can you state your name for the record?
Mahogany Grayson.
And ma'am, is it true that you were served on with personal service on this case with our petition around April 25, 2025?
Yes, it's true.
And ma'am, do you understand that you have the right to file an answer in this case?
Yes, I do.
And are you willing to waive that right and proceed with the case today?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and ma'am, do you understand that this case could have been reset for you to have time to read our pleadings, some more to talk to an attorney? Do you understand that?
Yes,
But you want to proceed today anyways?
that's correct.
Okay, I pass this witness. I'll call the father just on this issue. Sir, can you state your name for the record?
Xavier Carcano.
And sir, is it true that you were also served on April 25th, 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were actually served in the same location as the mother, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And sir, do you understand that you also have the right to file an answer, consult with an attorney, and have this case reset? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're willing to waive that right and proceed with the case today?
Yes, ma'am.
I pass this witness. I asked the court to take judicial notice that the parties waive their right to file an answer.
So noted.
Okay, I will recall the mother. Ma'am, can you restate your name for the record?
Mahogany Grayson.
And ma'am, what's the name and age of the child?
Now, y'all see this bullshit, right? These are the retards that's gonna keep the child support shit going. The old fool and this fool helping the bitch, right? You can't make this shit. Let me go and read this letter for y'all. I done had enough of the dumb shit. Let me stop sharing that. Let me go and share the letter that Kevin B showed. Let me stop the screen. Let me put up the letter. Y'all gonna love this letter. Okay? Y'all gonna love this letter. Let me present it. Again, thank you, my brother Kevin B, for doing your due diligence, research. Let me see, can I zoom it up? Hold on, let me see something. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see the letter? I'm gonna zoom the letter up. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm trying my best. Let me see something. All right. Can y'all see it? U.S. Department of Justice, Office of the Solicitor General. This was in February, fellas. Nobody talked about this. Thank you, Kevin B. The Honorable Charles Grassley. This is better than that dear colleague faggot letter, right? The Honorable Charles Grassley, President pro tempore, United States Senate, Washington, D.C. Multiplayer restrictions on removal of administrative law judges. Dear Senator Grassley, pursuing the 28 U.S.C. 530D, I am writing to advise you that the Department of Justice has concluded that multiple layers of removal restrictions for administrative law judges and Title 5 U.S.C. 1202, 7521A violate the Constitution, that the department will no longer defend them in court, and that the department has taken that position in ongoing litigation. Y'all see this shit, right? Right here in your face. In Free Enterprise Fund versus POCLB, Supreme Court determined that granting multi-layer protection from removal to the executive office is contrary to Article 2's vesting executive power in the president. The president may not be restricted in his ability to remove a principal executive officer who is in turn restricted in his ability to remove an inferior executive officer. A federal statute provides that a federal agency may remove a ALJ, administrative law judge, only for good cause established determined by the Merit System Protection Board on the record after opportunity for hearing before the board. Title 5 U.S.C. 7521A, another statute provides that a member of the board may be removed by the president only for inefficiency, neglect of duty, or malfeasance in office. Woo, this is good. Consistent with the Supreme Court's decision and Free Enterprise Fund, the department has determined that those statutory provisions violate Article 2 by restricting the president's ability to remove principal executive officers who are in turn restricted in their ability to remove inferior executive officers. Please let me know if I can be of any further assistance in this matter. Child support judges are what, fellas? Administrative law judges. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right? Because I'm saying this ain't nobody doing because I don't watch nobody else on YouTube. I don't. We do our own thing over. We got so much work to do, we can't pay attention to people. We cannot pay attention to other folks right now. We got so much work to do. Violate the Constitution, and the department will no longer defend them in court, and that the department has taken that position in ongoing litigation. Y'all see that? Huh? It's only how many people in here watching? See, people left a little bit too early, right? This is beautiful, fellas. This is beautiful. Well, I'm not gonna hold y'all. We done been on here long enough. They don't have protection no more. Y'all have a good day. Peace.